Alright, so yeah, just keep on outlining every single part. Well, at least all the inner parts with the marker, and then you go back in with a smaller marker, which I'm going to do right now. To get to like these narrow parts. Oh yeah, you just noticed my two hands are on the paper now to hold the paper, which makes life easier. I have my lovely girlfriend holding the camera now. Hopefully I can do a better job shading them in. So, you know, again, yeah, when you're using the big marker, don't get too close to those little white lines, because you might, you know, go into the little box, and then you're going to have to make the line thinner and thinner to where the point is that you can't even see the line, which sucks. It'll ruin that nice little crease you did, or that nice little separator you did. And of course, having a white ink or a white marker would basically make you not need this technique, but you know, money. It's hard to come by these days. Not like back then when it used to grow on trees. Okay, so I'm almost done getting all the filler parts. But you can kind of already start seeing that he's not going to just be one giant black blob. You can see most of the crease lines, outlines, separators. And in here now, okay, I really don't want to really mess with that part. Okay, so on the shoes. Of course, the shoes. And of course, this is still just getting you the basics of this. I'll teach you guys how to draw better characters, and I'll teach you how to use this technique on way harder characters. Okay. Yeah, that's my kid. She's howling now. Alright, so now you go with one of the thinner markers. The thinner the line, the thinner you want to have the marker. You go back and you start inking all the parts that you can ink that you missed. Yeah, try to ignore the crazy child in the background. Alright, let me use this other marker. It's kind of better. Oops. Oh yeah, that's better. I guess the other one's running out of ink. Alright, so now I'm going to have to continue doing this on my own because the little one got frustrated already. As you can see, it looks like it has white shadowings, or white outlines, shadowings. Babe, don't shake the bed so much. I would just skip and show you guys the finishing part, but I want you guys to get a full look at how it works. So you, like, I know when I used to look at videos trying to learn how to draw, they would time lapse it, or they'll be like, do this, and then they'll come back, and you really don't get to learn much. You gotta, sometimes you gotta see it be done for it to actually help. Now, I personally discovered this technique on my own when I was like, how do you draw a whole comic book black and white? And I wanted a lot of my characters to have black coats and stuff, so I had to figure out how to way to make it look nice, not make it look all blobby, and not spend a crap load of money on ink. A lot of you guys are pretty sure artists, and you guys know how much all those art tools can cost, especially things like white ink. It's not the cheapest thing you can find up there. Alright, so as you can see, I'm almost done with the character. And of course, all these lines, like right there, right there, you want to make them thinner to make it look more real. See, I'm just making it thicker because I have a not good quality camera, but it looks way better when it's thin. Not too thin either, to the point you can't see it. And it just beats the purpose of using this technique. There. What kind of teacher brings this kid to his classwork? Okay. Babe. No, stop singing. The worst thing about inking, if you screw up, you screw up. It's not like a pencil where you get to erase it and it's all better again. So many times where I have to just, like, I'm making a comic book and I throw it away because of that fact. Like, I do it all perfectly, I'm all happy, and then I mess up on the last panel and you're like, no! Okay, so I'm almost done here. Really? Alright, so there you go. This is a crappy version, but you want to make lines like this one right here thinner. The pants, of course, all these lines thinner. Let me see if I can kind of show you how it'll look if I thin it out a little bit. I've screwed it up, but yeah, you just want to make everything look thinner. I'm gonna stop the video right here, and then I'll come back. I'll thin out everything, and it'll pretty much look the same, but it'll look a little bit better. So this is how Patrick looks with thinner lines. It looks way neater, way better, much better to me, at least for me. In case anybody thinks, hey, this isn't a trick, I'll show you what this would look like if you guys didn't use this little white outline thing. Alright, so this is what Patrick looks like without the white lines. As you can tell, it looks more like a shadow than the actual person itself. Nothing separates the feet from the shoes. You can't tell he has a belt on. You can't tell if his jacket is zipped up. You can even barely tell if he has a jacket. The white line tricks gives it more of a definition for the character and makes it look more vivid, more lifelike. Hopefully this helps you guys advance in your art techniques. Hopefully the other class helps too. And yeah, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Next video, I'm probably going to make another video later on today, finishing review for Killzone, which was, well, I won't say too much about it, so actually I won't say anything about it until next video. But the next art video, I will teach, what should I teach? I'll start teaching how to draw faces and hair. That's a question that people, at least that's a question I see a lot of people asking on YouTube. So yeah, hair and faces. You know, like adorable little things. Yeah, that's my daughter.